Okay, so yes, Kung Fu Flash. This is not new. The product debuted in 2019, so many of you may already know it. Maybe you're even already using it. If so, I will tell you how to update it to the latest version. For those who don't know it, to put it in a few simple words, it is a cartridge that allows us to load games and programs from an SD card. We all know what a cartridge looks like. Kung Fu doesn't stand out here. However, it has a useful button, Reset. This makes life with the C64 much easier. The second button brings up the file browser. The third one is a special button used in emulators of other cartridges. Yes, Kung Fu can emulate other cartridges, such as Final. There is also a USB connector on the side, but we won't deal with it now. I think that's enough of the long intro. Let's plug it in. For those who don't know this, if there are any, we plug the cartridge into the largest hole on the back of the casing in C64. Of course, always, but always with the computer turned off. Okay, the cartridge is plugged into the computer. Let's start the machine. Great! We have a file browser, so everything works. We can move around the browser using the cursor keys or the joystick, and I choose cursor keys. Let's start with the software update, which I have already done before, but I will show you how to do it. You select the UPD file and press Enter. You can download the file on the project website, link in the description. Press Enter to confirm your intention to upgrade and it's done. Okay, let's finally get down to specifics. We can organize files on the SD card into directories, so let's look at the New Games directory. There are many accessories for the C64 to handle a large number of different file types, and Kung Fu Flash handles most of them very well. We can upload not only files with CRT or bin cartridge images, but also files with single programs, that is PRG files, files with floppy disk images, that is D64 and D81, and files with tape images, that is T64. I guess it's time to finally take a look at the cartridge in action. Kung Fu is not the only one that can load cartridge images, that is CRT files, into our C64, but it is certainly the fastest. Let's load a game file that is half a megabyte. And what? Fast enough? By the way, Sam's Journey is an amazing game for C64. Have you played it yet? Okay, if you want to exit the game or program, press the menu button on the cartridge and you are back in the file browser. Now, if you already have a file loaded in flash memory, and you reset the computer using the reset button on the cartridge, or turn the computer off and on again, the computer will load this file. Now I will show you how to change it. Press the menu button to return to the file browser, and locate the Kung Fu Flash DAT file in the root directory. Now launch the context menu by pressing the Shift and Enter keys at the same time and delete this file. At the same time, we will also delete the update file. We no longer need it. Ready. So now after restarting, the computer starts from the file browser. Let's check how Kung Fu deals with floppy disk image files, that is D64. Select the file, launch the context menu, and select Mount. The cartridge now switches to basic mode, and from here we can work like with any other floppy disk. So, load then list, and load once again. It seems to me, or no, actually I'm sure that we will never forget these commands from BASIC. And that's it, the game is loaded. A small note here, after the update, Kung Fu can load files from D64 and multi-file games, but you won't be able to run the demo on it. The function of the last file loaded into memory, which I have already told you about, also works for D64 files. This means that after restarting, the computer will start with the floppy disk image mounted. I have already shown you how to change it. Now that we have discussed the D64 files, let's try something else. Let's load the image of another functional cartridge into memory. I should have an image of the final cartridge, the 3, saved somewhere here. Okay, I have it. Enter and it works. Okay, so let's delete the Kung Fu Flash DAT file again and try to run a different type of file. Once we check file by file, let's check how Kung Fu will deal with a T64 file that is an image of a cassette tape. Let's try to upload this file. You can see that there is no problem with this file, and of course the game loads very quickly. So, what do we have left of the most popular file types we use with C64? Probably program files, that is PRG. To be thorough in the test, let's check this type of files as well. Okay, I see that, like with other files, there is no problem here either. I almost forgot about the basics. Press F1 to launch help. Okay, I hope you liked this video. This is my first material about modern C64 accessories. Stay tuned, there will be more. See you!